This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, reviewed the performance results of 45 federal government entities on Wednesday, including ministries and federal authorities. He stated that the process of improving government performance requires sustained efforts and daily assessment, in line with the national agenda and strategic plans of the government to achieve the UAE Vision 2021. The ruler of Dubai added that the performance evaluation is aimed at raising government work efficiency to meet people's expectations and to provide them with happiness. He said that in order to achieve the best results, we must keep evaluating and updating our action plans and prioritising them on a regular basis. An emphasis was placed on the performance levels achieved in the Ministries of Education, Health and Social Affairs in view of their status as vital service entities. The government is evaluating over 3,000 indicators on the Federal Government Performance Management System, UDA 2.0, which is also able to monitor the competitiveness level of all ministries and federal agencies on a daily basis. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE's foreign minister, and his Andorran counterpart, Gilbert Saboya, discussed bilateral cooperation in economic, investment and energy issues, while also signing an agreement between both countries. During the meeting in Andorra la Vella, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah underscored the UAE's intent to enhance cooperation with Andorra, as well as ways to boost relations in all fields. On his part, the Andorran Minister of Foreign Affairs expressed his wishes to enhance bilateral relations between his country and the UAE, while also praising the march of development witnessed by the UAE in all domains. At the meeting, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah and Saboya signed a double taxation agreement to ensure the protection of investments agreements. Prior to his Andorran visit, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah held a meeting over in Lisbon with the President of Portugal, Aníbal Cavaco Silva. He underscored the historic relations between the UAE and Portugal, the importance of enhancing them and building new bridges of communication between the two countries. The Dubai Health Authority has donated 25 containers of medicine worth 1.25 million dirhams to the Emirates Red Crescent for the underprivileged. Humaid Mohammed Obaid Al-Khatami, the chairman of the board of the DHA, recently received a delegation from the Emirates Red Crescent at their headquarters. He praised the humanitarian efforts of the organisation and said that we are pleased to continue our collaboration with Emirates Red Crescent by donating medicines to help those in need. The medicines donated include diabetes drugs, antibiotics and other essential medicines needed for treating various medical conditions. He added that in January this year, the DHA donated medicine worth 2 million dirhams to Emirates Red Crescent towards the Show Compassion campaign. The increase in prices for fuel will come into effect this weekend, and it's been a topic of discussion among many residents as they plan their budgets for the month ahead. The UAE Ministry of Energy announced the deregulation of fuel prices earlier this month, increasing the cost of Special 95 to 2 dirhams and 14 fils from the 1st of August, which is this Saturday. Residents across the UAE have expressed mixed reactions, with some taking it as an opportunity to make lifestyle changes, such as using public transport and even walking. Such a move could also lead to reduced traffic and congestion on the roads, which comes as good news to those in transport and logistics industries, together with a 29% drop in price for diesel at 2 dirhams and 9 fils. Fuel stations across the country are expected to see long queues this weekend, as many motorists will look to fill their tanks up before the price increase on Saturday. According to rating agencies Moody's, the rise in prices will cost UAE residents an average of $387 per head this year. After having to pay 42 fils more per litre, some motorists have said that they will have to allocate around 200 to 300 dirhams more towards their monthly budget for fuel. Among the major steps to manage pricing will be to not use their vehicles for short and unnecessary trips.
It would be very much a big impact, but for me as a salesperson, it would be much, we don't have no choice. But definitely it would somehow a big impact. It's a 50 or 1 dirham feels a lot difference. And yes, of course, like every week we have to spend fuel every month. So definitely it would be, but rather house find an initiative to find a practical way of, getting the, to make your budget and safe.
I think it will affect too much the market of cars. Like people will go more for the economical cars, not for the, regarding the consumption, fuel consumption. And as well, they might think, even myself, I might think in using the metro, for example, or tram or something like this, just to reduce the costs of transportation. Monthly, we can say 400 or something around that figure. But then it might go up to 700, 600 plus or 700 dirhams. Of course, it will affect me, Especially it is not me only. I have my wife's car also as well, and so it is 2 cars, not 1 car.
Diesel going down is very important to a company, not only for our company, for everybody, and also these people who have their own car. So going down is much life is going better, sir.
At present, it costs me around 1500 dirhams a month due to my frequent commute to Jebel Ali and Abu Dhabi. The increased prices will certainly affect my budget due to the nature of my job. I have no choice but to bear the added cost.
The Sharjah Police have recorded a 10% decrease in traffic jams on the Emirates roads, thanks to a new radar system that was introduced earlier this year. The radars were put in place to monitor trucks and were installed on highways as well as internal roads. Captain Jamal Obaid Bu Afra, the director of the roads monitoring section of Sharjah Police, made the announcement and also revealed that they recorded a decline in traffic accidents involving trucks in the first quarter of 2015 as compared to the previous year, where 8 accidents were recorded compared to 13 in Q1 last year. In the second phase, radars will be installed in 16 locations, including the Sheikh Khalifa Road, Emirates Road, Airport Road, and industrial areas. And here in Dubai, the Emirates Police have identified 70 new locations for their Rasd cameras, which will monitor roads, scan vehicle numbers, and alert the police operations room and patrols if any wanted vehicle is in the area. On Wednesday, Major General Khamis Mata Al-Mazina, Dubai's police chief, approved the final design of the cameras. And finally, looking to other news now, Dubai could be the next big place for boxing and will attract a huge crowd from all around the world. That's according to professional boxer Amir Khan during his recent visit to Dubai. Olympic silver medalist and 2-time world champion for the welterweight division, the 28-year-old boxer from the UK believes that the UAE is well positioned to be a major sporting destination. After hosting cricket matches, rugby sevens, Formula One and tennis championships, Amir believes that boxing will certainly be a major crowd puller and the sport has a great potential in the country. A frequent visitor to the Emirate, Amir also revealed plans to open the Amir Khan Boxing Academy, which he believes will develop boxers from the grassroots level and is currently in talks with potential investors who have shown great interest. Amir is also in the early discussion stages to organise a potential bout against the Filipino boxer Manny Pacquiao here in Dubai, which he described to be massive due to a large expat community from the Southeast Asian country, as well as from Britain and Pakistan. Disappointed after his offer to fight was turned down by the undefeated boxer Floyd Mayweather, Amir says that he is hoping to return to the ring in November this year or in May 2016, with the Pacquiao clash here also a strong possibility.
To have that in Dubai where there's a huge Philippines community, there's a huge Pakistani community and a huge English community, I really believe that the fight will definitely be massive over here. So why not do that? And I think how good is it? Because in Dubai there's a massive, like I said, English and Pakistani community and a massive Filipino. So, and there's two fighters in the world who are the same weight, who are both from two different parts of the world. One's English, British Pakistani, and one is a Filipino. So just what Dubai needs. So I really think the fight should happen. Having Amir Khan Academy, getting more kids involved in sport, getting more kids, involved in boxing, and that's only going to promote the sport of boxing in Dubai. So that's the things I've got in mind that I want to do over here. It's all about speaking to the right people. Obviously, I'm going to put it to the Dubai Sports Council, see what they say, and hopefully if we can get some good support from the right people and they can put me on the right path, then we'll take it from there.
While sharing his advice for aspiring boxers around the world, Amir says it is important to have early ambitions and that young people should work hard towards chasing their dreams.
So I think the parents should support their children in anything. Now, if it's soccer, football, cricket, I think parents should definitely push their children, take them to the gyms, take them to the facilities. Because my father did that to me. He took me to the boxing gym at the age of 8. Now, I didn't know what boxing was at that time. And I didn't have the money to pay for my equipment or pay for my subs. But now, obviously, I'm older, but it's different. But obviously, there's going to be kids around Dubai and around the world who need people to take them and put them on the right path. Now, parents need to support their children, and I think that's the way forward. And then for a message to young kids is, whenever you have goals in life, work hard towards them. You want to achieve your goals. You should have ambitions in life. My ambition was always to become a world champion. My ambition was always to go to Olympic Games and win a medal, and I've already achieved those. Now my new ambition is to win another world title.